I'm a massive believer in putting things in place to best benefit your mental health moving forward. So for me today, that involved going to the doctor to get a referral to a mental health professional, in this case, a psychiatrist, because I felt that the things that have been, impacting my brain aren't being addressed properly through just talking about it. And upon consultation with the doctor, she agreed. She suggested, considering I'm very open and I'm talking, that merely talking through it with the psychologist may not be the best approach. There could be some chemical imbalance that could be potentially causing some of the symptoms. So I'm waiting for the call back from the psychiatrist now. But the point is that I want to address is that there are multiple avenues to help yourself. So for me, that means having the self-awareness to go, okay, I've tried a bunch of different things. I'm still not quite content with what's going on, and let's see if there's another approach. And I've said in the past that I've taken antidepressants, and they helped me to sort of get past my depression and suicidal thoughts, but they made the world feel very sort of muted. So like I didn't have the extreme highs or the extreme lows. I was sort of drifting around the middle. And that was great for overcoming the issue in my brain at the time, but it made me feel like I wasn't living. Now the issue isn't necessarily depression. It's I have issues with sort of extreme ups and downs and focus, and I find that my brain goes off in a lot of different areas. And if I'm trying to focus on something, it can be quite hard. I can do it, but when I'm in a bad place or just randomly, my brain goes off. So it could be that I've got an issue with bipolar that's been untreated, or potentially ADHD. And both of those would involve different medications and different sort of approaches. So the idea was I go to the psychiatrist, get the proper diagnosis, and then I can get treatment. And then from there, there'll be books to read, psychologists to talk to that are specifically geared to helping me deal with whatever I'm trying to deal with. And, if you're looking at mental health concerns yourself, take the steps to get a professional approach. Speak to people, put things in place before you need them. So if you're in a bad place and you're worried about something, you get help now. But if you're in a good place and you think something might come up in the future, or your trajectory sort of go up and down, while you're in a good place, help yourself, help your future self who's less capable. When I'm in a bad mental place, I am just not functional. But I've learnt to put the things in place. Friends and family in place, doctors in place, potential medication in place, rituals or behaviors that I do to get myself out of it. If you haven't done so already, please check out my book, Under the Influence. It's out now as an ebook, paperback, or audiobook.